It's not bad, huh? I just had to like I'm recording, but like I just cut it a bit because like I don't want it to register the full song. I don't know. I might like I just post this and I might get flagged. I'm recording the whole. I'm like yeah. I'm just recording our conversation. Not your style? Okay, maybe not. Yeah. Need to put this down. This link. My link down below for like copyright use. I'll probably put it in the description. In the description later. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. Is it still capturing the screen? Yeah. Let's see Ghost of Tsushima. What do we have now? Metacritic 84%. Yeah. Oh, you want to watch an anime? Yeah, I'll already. I put already part 11 of the I think it was fifth chapter 15. That's a chapter 15 for Yakuza Kiwami. So that's up right now, and I'll have the last one probably tomorrow, something like that. I'm getting when I'm posting like I go back on my home like the YouTube studio, then I see like the percentage of just like I just see okay that's good. I can, yeah. It's like views. I got like 293%. I don't know what these 999 more times of watch time. I don't know what this is. This is an increase of like people watching my videos. Uh, well, of course. At least I still got like subscribers though. It's not bad. Just need myself to just need myself to be out there. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. True. Protect your what is this? Protect your channel. Turn it on for. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not a big channel yet. I don't need that yet. Mm. Yeah, and I'm gonna get flagged for sure. It's gonna be somebody did that. Um, some I probably might get flagged for this. Somebody called Susie Lou actually. Yeah, she posted like she was actually like reacting to anime, but it's the full episode. It's the full episode of animes. You can't. And then like yeah, yeah, you can. And what she did was yeah, she got no people. No, she didn't even get flagged for those. It's like moments later when like she started like she was on like kind of like a discussion on Twitch or something. It was a more of a forum with like YouTubers that have similar content to hers, and then somebody noticed, yeah, you no no no, you like you're abusing fair use here. You can see that like you're posting, and then like and she started like flagging out other YouTubers, Tipster, shit, I don't know, like there were others like the Quartering covered this. So if you don't know the Quartering, subscribe to him. Nice guy, a bit of a right wing nut, but why not? So, yeah, you won't know these guys. These are very like pro-Trump guys, kind of Second Amendment people. But he's in the progressive side. He's not anti-LGBT or anything. Just yeah. But he's not a Democrat. That's for sure. Like if he's going that politically, yeah. Mhm. I'm in the middle. I'm in the mi- I'm in the in like my country or not. Like I'm in the middle of that because the left has some benefits where the right does have benefits as well. So I exactly. E- exactly. Yeah. Yeah, but you can like yeah, but you can be quite elastic, like you can switch to left and right a bit maybe. I gotta return to YouTube. I think man, I'd rather be in the middle. The hearing is in the green. Yes, yes. No, like they're very. I think they're very like in terms of left and right. Like I think they're very conservative in their own way. Of being in the middle. There's always people like I don't know like the guy who owes what is that? Freaking hell! Ah, Starbucks. Yeah, that dude like he wanted to campaign as a independent centralist. At the end, he lost. So it's just funny. Yeah, but nobody goes middle. Nobody won't like here in Switzerland. You can. There are basically like other people that are like in the middle. But I know the one that's a very middle are the Greens. Ou les Verts. That's what they call it in French. The Greens. Yeah. They're all. They're. Oh, not really. It's more. They're more environmental. But you can't. The problem is you cannot really define them when like you have issues such as like social laws, or anything involving like civil punishment and stuff like that. They're very okay. I think I should go for right or left here, not in the middle. Yeah. 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 Oh, that's Blocher. That's Blocher. No, he got kicked because of that. Because that was way like going way too much. Like in the far right. He's the one who, like he came up with two things: the one with the black ship and the one with the black minaret. Like, dude, that was like, oh my god! And then like since we're on a partnership with Euro, with the EU, a bipartisan partnership, like it's just like no, 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 no. What the hell is this? We're seeing this on Euro News. The only time Swiss like gets to be on TV, like Swiss things like politic, is when like they do a controversial stuff. It's like controversial BS. Oh, we're doing this minare thing. Oh, this like I think sheep, and then there's was one time with like fuck, what was that? Not my yeah, the minare thing that got reported so bad. Like there was CNN money. There was also CNN news that said like constructing this. Like oh, why didn't you allow them to construct more minare? It is racist and all that. But like my dad talked to somebody who's like a Muslim and all that, and he said that like no, this is just freaking costing us money. We don't need this stuff. What would you need a minaret for, man? You already have one. You have several mosques in Zurich, and yeah, exactly. Like it's like you're turning us into something that we're not. we you have liberty of practicing your own religion. That's a given right. Yeah, you can no, but you have the right to practice your religion, like as long as like doesn't overstep your bounds politically. Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, you don't like. I don't like as like if I had a country, like I don't want cultures to be imposed on me. I'd like to have like a set of cultures and have them like expressive, but like I don't have like something like oh like it becomes like a Muslim sort of like okay like, like when I'm not in control of that, like no, I don't like this. Sure, getting back on topic, yeah, in the middle, yeah, like you would probably be in the right. Mm, true. No, it's difficult because as I said, like you can have both strong suits for the left and right. That's why like I tend to go left at times and then I go right, depending on the issue. It's not bad because sometimes yeah, yeah, but still like there are times where I agree with the left, but there were some times I agree with the right. Like no, this is yeah, if yeah, no, if you go into politics, yes. But what's nice being just a no, like a citizen is that you are allowed to express like to have two views. As a politician, like for example, Pierre Maudet, Blocher, they don't have those freedoms. No, not necessarily. But like there are people who actually like okay, well, like let's vote for the right. Like, go let's vote for the left. I have like I'm not gonna disclose what I voted, but there were times like I voted left, and there were times I voted right, depending on the context of the conversation and the laws that are passed. No, we don't. We vote in regarding to laws in the federal and cantonal. So people who are listening, the cantonal is like the states, but like it's not that big. Okay, so we have to explain what the cantons are. And federal is like basically the whole Switzerland. In this matter, yeah. No, like so what do we vote as a canton? So we could have votes such as like in terms of regulating new tax, and this is like different for each canton. We can vote in cantons for let's say like having like construction approved or something like that, the construction of a new mall. That is something that we enter into conversation as well, something that we haven't other stuff that are more federal are was we said the minaret. That was a controversial discussion in between Switzerland, Europe, and internationally. So that got you'll see what it is like anti-minaret, and you'll see all those publicities that Gorilla and I mentioned about like black sheep, like being the sheep being black and having like a sort of border in between, and but you just see. I don't want to be like no like we're not using hate messages, but calm down, okay? Before you click that like denunciation button. No, it's like just check it out. You can see for yourself. We're not gonna explain any further. Yeah, yeah, we're not gonna explain any further. Yeah, yeah. So getting back on topic, we're talking about the YouTuber Suzy Lou. I think she's not on Twitch. Yeah, and like she got massively hammered by the anime companies like Toei Animation and all that because like she was using um, full videos of episode of anime episodes without fair use. meaning that like she just use it like that, like it goes beyond that context. And when they pursued her, like like YouTube got involved and they shut down her channel. Yeah. No, no, she's really messed up in the head. She actually had also her boyfriend Stejo defend her, and that caused quite a furor in YouTube. It was like a massive takedown. And she's one of the most hated like personalities now on YouTube. Like she even created her own website so that you can see her videos on Vimeo or something. But like Vimeo shut that down quick. Like they don't want to get no freaking lawsuit from these anime companies because, as you know, they are big. If you see like I don't know about much of them, but Toei Animation, maybe Blue Seed Animation, like they do have lawyers, okay? These are corporations. Like you're violating fair use of. So no, Kiss Anime is another matter in between. Yeah, but it's not like you're showing the content. As long as like you're not like using the content, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, but we don't know what happens like for websites like Yes Anime, and it might get taken down even by discussing it. But I think they do pay through ads to keep those like to keep the lights on and to actually pay to companies. That's why like they're always asking you on Kiss Anime or any other site to please remove your ad blocker because I use an ad blocker so that it blocks like all the yeah. You can. No, that's why you have sites like Crunchyroll where you pay per month. Ah, no, the reason is because it enters into another kind of fair use law. That's why you can view the thing, but like if you try to make money of that anime, that specific anime, uh, behind like the fair use laws that the company puts, then you're violating the law. It's basically like you using stuff that's not yours. Yeah, yeah, but like there's not. Are there any of that in Kiss Anime? No, there's none. Yeah, I know for streaming. Yeah, but do, does that option exist? It doesn't. And that's something that needs to be I think that needs to be addressed. And the fact that if your idea could be I don't know, could be modified, refined, then I guess that would be a good idea for YouTube like YouTube weebs especially. But I'm sorry to use that term, but that's what you are, and don't be ashamed of that. But um, if you like anime in like a big way, and then that's how you fuel your channel, then that would be very useful for you in growing your channel. And if the fact that like you get to pay this anime and then like and they get they get recognition for this, yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah, but like they want that money, man. That's the way they make money. If they demo, if that your video gets 1,000 views at least, or like more than that, which makes you about $1,000, they'd want that. Imagine like if you just paid them $3 and that's it. They don't make a lot of money. They want to profit off of that. That's why they don't want like like they could have thought about that by now. That kind of idea where like you pay these sites that stream these uh, anime, and that will allow like them to to grow. Man, I'm just I don't have a lot of vocabulary in me right now. Man, I barely do you know how much I pay? Zill, like I paid zero. I don't even I don't use their content. Okay, so we're talking about like anime and fair use. So, if you guys have any ideas on how we can make anime streaming better, or anime like publicizing, or just showing anime on YouTube, just put on the comments below, and like and dislike if you like this sort of comment. So we are away. So Gorilla's gonna be away for a while, and fudge. Yo. Okay. So yeah. Um. In terms of shall we say, what? Okay. Well, my friend's audio wasn't on there, so I forgot to put him on the mic. Oh, that was completely useless. Okay. Well, we'll discuss it with him once it's back. Just some announcements. So we'll do an intermission since he's not here. Um, Ghost of Tsushima will be up on Friday. It'll be up at 3 a.m. in the morning, so it's a bit early, but at least you'll have something to check once morning's up. If you're a early bird or not. Also, what else? Yeah, Yakuza. If you're waiting for the end of Yakuza, it'll be up on probably Monday. Yeah, I'll have it up as soon as possible, probably next week. 'Cause I have to see if there's any editing to do or stuff like that. Because I messed up in part 7 of Yakuza Kiwami 2 in terms of the camera screen capture for OBS, and I just messed up, okay? So that are like the two announcements. There are no other games coming. Hopefully I could get Last of Us 2 on sale, because I'm not planning on on buying the game full price. Now you're wondering why? Like Red John, why are you not buying this game? Like everybody already put out a review and everybody already do a let's play of it. The reason is because I don't like the story, and I hate the fact that they butchered the characters as just Joel and Ellie that we both loved in The Last of Us 1, and they turned them into these people that are just broken. And of course, I have seen the reviews, and if you already saw the reviews and the let's plays from Gab Smolders and Rad Brad, then I don't really have to stream it, do I? I mean, you already basically saw it, so what's the point of repeating the same content? I could give my views for it on a separate stream, or even in the stream if that pleases you. Um, But for now, I don't plan on playing The Last of Us 2. I want to experience playing it because I cannot. I know I rate. Probably I would rate it, but the fact is that I haven't played it yet, so it's very difficult to rate something that you haven't played. It's not a fair assessment of what I've seen of the gameplay and all of that. From what I know, gameplay is awesome. That and clear shot gameplay is awesome, but it can be quite buggy for some of the stuff that I heard. This is why it's only rumors. Like I need to see the game firsthand and feel what I'm gonna feel throughout this journey. I know not going blind. I know the story very well now, a bit, bits and pieces of it. The most important stuff, like the big chunk of turning points. But I'm not gonna spoil it here. If anybody hasn't seen the ending or the beginning or the story of The Last of Us, I'm just giving you some of the points that justify my disinterest. Like, let's say disinterest, when my not my unmotivation maybe, but need to justify the fact that I didn't buy The Last of Us straight out of the GameStop or any game retailer out there is because of that, because of the story. First of all, the just the base and the fact that it's depressing. Like in the gameplay department, they do just excel in that. That's for sure. But like, what you need to know about me is that I need the story to anchor me through the game, because if the gameplay, as I've heard it, it's very good, but it feels dated. It's from back from like Last of Us. You pick out stuff and that's it. Puzzles are not good either. They're not very elaborate, as of some about what I heard. You can break windows. It kind of like demands you to to think fast on your feet and to move and to just. I just can't find the words because I haven't played the game personally, and this is just rumors. So that's my take on this. Finito. Now, on to the future of the channel. 5 years from now, I don't know. I might take a break again. I've taken a 2 year break off of this YouTube, and as you see, I just started like putting everything back together, from recording to streaming, uh, putting up any content, and I'm just doing content right now. Right now, I don't plan on going on Twitch or YouTube anytime soon, because frankly, I think like Twitch is already full. It's abundant of these Twitch girl reviewers, and I don't think that like I'll fit in that kind of format. It's not that I don't like Twitch. I like Twitch. Like this is there. That is the place where I streamed at the beginning. But my issue with Twitch is that your videos get erased like every 3 months or so. Like it's like Snapchat. Like you just post it and then 3 minutes later it's gone. That's Twitch basically, unless you archive it. And then I don't want to keep archiving everything. Like no, 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 no. And yeah, and I like the platform of YouTube, but there are some issues with it personally. It's about the poll system. They removed that for starting YouTubers. Up to 1,000 subscribers, you can get a community tab, and people below that cannot get that. They cannot get a community tab to engage the community in like setting up events, putting up new videos. What content should I do? Should I do a vlog? We're kind of experimenting, testing out the waters with this discussion with uh, with Gorilla Oranges, him living in Egypt and me living in Switzerland. Um, if you're asking, what who are we, or like how can we contact you? Just yeah, just get in. Like I haven't put up a Twitter account yet, so I probably should do that once my uh, uh, channel grows to at least 100, and I'll make sure that I post that on the next YouTube video uh, or discussion with Gorilla Oranges and other influencers. Uh, so yeah, oh, it's taking a while. So there. Any questions about Ghost of Tsushima? Please put it on the comments below on this video. Um, and to get updated on any okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'm starting to copy Yongya. So if nobody knows Yongya, check him out. He's a really nice YouTuber, very popular, and yeah, just subscribe to him. He's a pretty neat guy. Uh, and we were talking about, yes, if you have any questions about concerning Ghost of Tsushima, it will be out again on the 17th at 3 p.m. in the morning, European Standard Time. So everybody in the US that is what 5 hours late will be able to see it. So at 10 p.m. And I'm gonna be speaking in French now. So, pour les francophones qui regardent ma chaîne, je suis désolé que la plupart de mes chaînes sont en anglais, mais la plupart de mon audience est anglophone. Donc, si vous voulez que je fasse un clip au Let's Play français, n'hésitez pas à me le dire sous le commentaire. Et puis, juste pour. Si vous attendez le jeu Ghost of Tsushima, je sais pas comment ça se dit en français, le fantôme de Tsushima, j'imagine. Mais ça, le jeu va se montrer en anglais, j'imagine, je pense. Ce sera mis le 17 juillet à 3h du mat. En heure. 3h du mat à 17h. Le fait que je fais ça, c'est parce que je veux pas me faire. Je vais me faire démolir ma chaîne. Et surtout mon vidéo. Bon, surtout ma chaîne. Vidéo aussi. Et c'est ça. Voilà. Si vous voulez des nouvelles à propos de ça, ça sera mis à 3h. Mais j'aurai déjà le jeu le 16. Donc je commencerai déjà à enregistrer ça avec mon partenaire, Guerrilla Oranges. Et on s'attaquera. Bon, vous allez voir comment est le jeu, comment ça joue. Et si vous êtes intéressé, bah, n'hésitez pas à l'acheter. Si on se monte un intérêt là-dessus. Donc voilà. Hey, Gorilla, you're back? Ah, you're back. So yeah, no, I was just putting out like some announcements and something in English, something in French. No, not German. Es tut mir leid. Yeah. Yeah, it tut mir leid for my German viewers, if there are any. And for my Filipino viewers, kung may mga nanonood na Pilipino sa channel ko, maraming salamat. Kahit na hindi Tagalog ang sinasabi ko. And yung Ghost of Tsushima lalabas ng 7 ng PM na umaga. Kasi ayokong matanggal yung channel ko. At saka yung mostly yung video ko. Kasi matatanggal din yun at the same time. So, hindi, yun nga. So, pag may kita nyo kung paano maglaro, paano laruin ng Ghost of Tsushima, ano yung mga yung mga bugs na nakikita natin sa mga laro, tsaka lahat-lahat. So, stay tuned for that, guys. So, yeah, Mo, we're back. Yeah, just had, yep, that was in Tagalog. Yeah. No, I was just doing an announcement for Ghost of Tsushima because a lot of people are looking forward for that, and I told them that we're getting it on the 16th, so we're already gonna start. We're doing the recording for that, see how it plays, see what's nice, see what's bad, and yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But there's this like 58 gigabyte installation that we'll have to do. Um, let's just make sure that everything's ready. Screen wise, I'm gonna do do a few recordings before streaming it, like putting it up, remote play, 720p standard. Oh yeah. You can't. Yeah. No, that's what we. No, that's what we did. No, we have. No, we're recording already in advance, and we're already doing the game on the 16th. So we're gonna attack that on the 16th, and yeah. They already like some of people have already played it, so like and there's no let's play available yet. Probably. It's possible that they like re-recorded it already, but we'll see. Yeah, but they have like Sony connections, you know. Yeah. No, like the problem is like this is what okay. We're moving on to a topic that's generally known by everybody called the YouTube corruption system. So basically, I talked this with Gorilla Orange just a few days back about like YouTube being corrupt, and Ranton specifically talked about this. One of the YouTubers here on YouTube, where he talked about this like explicitly. Some of his comments were right, some were wrong. Don't forget to subscribe to him. He has a very fun channel. Doesn't put a lot of content nowadays. Like he's biding his time, like editing in the max, I guess. But yeah, nice guy. Subscribe to him if you're interested in his content. Bit crazy though, but interesting. So back to our YouTube corruption. Yeah, no, what he was saying is basically like people like reviewers, like you see this, like IGN, GameSpot, dude, a lot of other YouTubers that said like, oh, like The Last of Us 2 recently. That created quite a that created quite a controversy. The fact that like YouTubers and all that, like they got the game early and they've been like saying it's a 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. You know, like, because yeah, these guys have connection to Sony, and like they give them like huh? No, but this is like how like corrupt. I mean, not okay. Maybe like it's really off topic. It's not like their YouTube corrupt system, but it's mostly like the reviewer, like YouTube reviewers, are basically corrupt. And that yeah, no, but it is allowed. Like it's not corruption like where we give money. And then that would be like, that would mean like, no, the unfair thing is mostly access to games that nobody has access to, and having early access means it's a boon for a channel, basically. That's why I don't get that much views. Like, you see, like just a simple streamer. Like, I've seen already, most people have played Ghost of Tsushima, and they're already commenting on how to get these weapons, how to get that, to get this. Like, we haven't even gotten the game yet, and they already have it. So, like, means that, like, yeah, you have access. You've been paid. Like, I don't know how much people, like, these people are getting access on, but, like, yeah, I just, no, this is not, as you said, it's not fair. Yeah, they get like thousands of views, more than their average YouTuber. Yeah, basically, it's not like YouTube is like corrupt. It's that it doesn't have control on this. It's mostly companies that are favorizing influencers to, it is used. It's not even like, when, like, in their balance sheet, apparently this is like what I heard from, like, the Ranton's clip, is that, like, in their balance sheet, they're gonna get a breakdown, right? You have assets, expenses, stuff like that. So, like, it will go as publicity. This thing, it's PR. It goes like PR. So, like, it's not really like money given. Like, this is like PR. Okay, like, giving you tickets to see the gold edition of Assassin's Creed, or getting a review copy of Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs Legion, something like that. So basically, that's what you get, and the fact is, like, you get that, but there are conditions that are set. Means that you have to give us at least a very favorable review, and that's like that for The Last of Us. Ma- yeah. Ah, okay. No, because I thought, like, no. Yeah, but I'm talking basically like like access, the root of it. But, like, yeah, no, it is unfair, but there's nothing to discuss, because, like, you can't discuss further on how unfair having that content already, because it's based on the fact that you have Sony, like, you have Sony contacts, or you have, like, the contacts with developers. Like, these YouTubers shouldn't have contacts with, like, those guys to be fair, like, reviewers or content creators. I mean, if you said, like, yeah, it's unfair, like, I don't see any point, like, delving into it, because we don't know how far this goes, like, for these YouTubers. Not necessarily. If anybody got paid, there'll be a paper trail. No, that won't be that difficult. No, they get paid through access. That's what I was getting at. I was not getting off topic. It's how they corrupt YouTuber reviewers and other YouTubers. It's the fact that they get access to this, like, very early. I bet you Rad Brat already has access to Ghost of Tsushima, and then he'll be posting one, like, Ghost of Tsushima Part 1, Ghost of Tsushima Part 2, like, just like that, like, on probably, like, 6 or 12 a.m. He'll already have the game. It would be fair. No, it would be fair if you get the game early, but you don't post it early. You know? Yeah. No, you post it at the moment the game is out. Any moment of the time. That's why I said, like, it's unfair for me, because, like, I know, like, okay, if I post if I post on the 16th, like, Ghost of Tsushima, people will be watching my channel. It'll be 1,000 views at least, 1,000K. But I risk of getting demonetized, and probably getting my channel taken down as well. No, I bet you. This is Sony. This is not Sony of before. This is Sony now. Like there were leaks of like some games before, and then those people who leak like gameplay footages of that, even like the first one I heard was Final Fantasy. That was like, and those channels got taken down because they posted an advanced copy. This is like people who bought um, Final Fantasy 15. This is Final Fantasy 15. They bought it like in advance, like beyond like before the street release, basically. So they bought it like even like 2 weeks before the street release of uh, Final Fantasy 15. So they got it in advance. But what we're gonna do, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna play fair, and we're gonna have it at 3 a.m. at on the 17th. So everybody already has the scene like the game. Nobody's awake at that time. It'll probably be posted a bit early on the US, but I doubt that I have subscribers in the US. We'll see. Nobody's awake at 2 to 3 a.m. to watch a stream. And on not on YouTube, but on Twitch instead. But this is not going on. This is not going on Twitch. Yeah, but I do stay awake until 3, so that's true. But probably not at that time. So I won't. Yeah, I'll preparing to. Yeah, I won't. I won't be. So I won't be doing any recording or streaming during that time. Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
yeah.
But like the thing is, what I would say with the whole YouTube thing is the only challenge or the only competition you should face as a small streamer is just the brand of the channel itself, nothing more.
Yeah.
So you post the video on the first day of the game, that posts only one video as such. So it becomes like it levels out. Like
Yeah.
you'll never be able to fix corporate problems with Sony aesthetics.
No, I won't. I'm still a very small channel compared to others. Compared to
Also,
Swiss cheese gaming.
That was a very small channel one day, and he made it because there were no huge channels. That's the thing. It was easy for him. Now
Yeah.
it's very difficult. Like,
Yeah, a lot of like he does like let's play and all that and like,
when he was small, there was no one, bro. It was all small people. Like PewDiePie was the only big one, and it was just funny, you know.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's become completely unleveled and easy,
Mm.
and it's not because of Sony, it's because of YouTube, big time.
Mm. Because of like yeah. No, I wish that like for YouTube creators they would promote people to like people who are like they make so much money that like why don't they kind of provide a service for smaller YouTubers such as I? And then that would be the and then like if like they provide support for those kind of channels, like they make so much money out of that. And that's like something that I don't get. Like it's a long term investment. I guess
But you know,
somebody doesn't have like a business mindset over there at Google or less than that. Like
they do.
no that nobody has like on YouTube perspective.
They do, bro. But the
Yeah.
thing is, like, YouTube is Google. Google already makes a lot, man. YouTube is not its biggest, but it's
No,
still.
YouTube. It's like no, it kind of is. It's like the most relevant. Like, what do you think of Google, YouTube? I don't think of
Bro,
anybody else. Do I think about Google Alphabet or Google
you
smartphones? No.
you don't think Google search, my friend? You don't think about Google
Yeah,
search?
but do they make? Okay, yeah, okay, they make money off of that because like you basically pay research like people search. But I don't know how much money they gain from that.
Bro, they make money with GDPs of countries, bro. Some countries in the world, trust me.
Hmm. I thought that was Apple. Thought that was
No,
Apple.
Apple,
Thought
Google.
that was Apple that was making that. They're making more money more than the feds.
Yeah, no, that's Apple, definitely. But they make also, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just not that, man. Like, it's just making creative people not do more money. So why should I bother? My channel won't ever win, basically.
Mm. Just adjusting your voice. Hopefully it works.
Nope. But I just said it.
Yeah. No, I'm just adjusting your voice in the audio mixer, because I
Oh,
probably it won't probably be heard in the recording, but because my voice is at max. So yeah, man, it's crazy. Not a lot of games coming out this week, huh? No, apart from Ghost of Tsushima.
should be enough, man, for a
Yeah,
while.
for a while, yeah. I wonder why that is. Like, maybe it's because their people are just outside taking a vacation normally, or it's because of you know what that we cannot mention, and the pandemic that is going around that. Of you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah,
I guess it's that. Like,
yeah. The people
yeah,
have to work from. It's
yeah,
rough.
yeah. The Yakuza 7 should have been out by now, like last month, I think, May, but they had to postpone it in Japan
I don't want it to go out, bro. I want it
because
to
of the
stay in
case.
Japan and like
Yeah,
it ends at that. That's not to
yeah.
go back to Yakuza again.
Okay, so if anybody's curious, what's the condition here? Like, for instance, in mine, I'm going to start with mine, obviously. But Mo, maybe you could start, or should I?
Actually, you should start because I'm.
Okay. So basically, here in Switzerland, we had a bit of a spike in recent cases, and now it's getting better. Actually, people are going out, but there are still we implement policies such as wearing masks and using hand sanitizers before entering shops. So we're quietly easing. We're opening clubs, but we're not permitting a lot of people in certain clubs yet. But people are now going back to work, and we just hope that there's not another second wave coming. It's not a complete lockdown as it was 2 months ago. And that's it. On Egypt, Mo? How's it like over there? Since the beginning of the you know what. Gorilla? You there, man? Hello? Okay, I think we've lost contact with Gorilla for a sec. And he'll be back soon. God, we're already at like 52 minutes in. We've talked a lot. So if anybody's curious what the heck that humming sound is, that's my air conditioner. It's like 28 degrees right now here, and just have not having air conditioner is impossible to go to sleep. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Well, we wait. Um, as a topic on conversation, what do you want me to stream? Just put on the comments below. What games you want me to stream? I still have Persona 5 that is still not completely done yet. I just started the stream for it like a month ago. So I am not gonna continue streaming that as I have other games to cover, and I might take a while to cover it because of personal stuff. And just go on the discussion tab or comment below this video if you want to see more of what exactly. I have practically all the games aside from Last of Us and Doom Eternal, but any other game I have. So please look up what games you want me to stream, and I'll get back to you. It is taking a long time. So if anybody asks, okay, so I got a question here. So how is it like? Ah, yes. So how? Okay. So how are people reacting here in Switzerland? Well, they're basically behaving normally. They're not in a panic, but they are cautious because they've heard that a lot of families have. Huh? Night. Yeah, so they're very cautious at the moment. Just I'm not gonna scare you all, but so far so good. No spike in cases, just regular cases that are just mounting up because of the really because of the softening of the measures here in Switzerland, and hopefully we don't see another case like we had in April. So yeah, it's very depressing. Yeah, like The Last of Us. But hey, that's the world that we live now, and I've talked about this with my folks, and they said that they've never seen this before in the time, like the 60 years that they live on this earth. They have never seen this kind of event happen before. So that's quite shocking. Somebody uh, who's a '90s kid, and yeah. Okay. So if you have any questions whatsoever about the future of the channel, just comment down below. And if you have a channel of your own, please put them down below so I can spread the word about your channel, so people get you can get recognition for your comments. Or if you don't want, then don't put, whichever. But if you want to publicize your channel, like you want to get recognition, you want to spread your content, then just look me up on the discussion or the comments below, and I'll be sure to pass on the word on our next discussion with Gorilla Oranges. We're two normal guys, and that's what we have. I mean, we can't share more than that. Otherwise, that would be a breach of privacy if we share any more than that. Oh, so how did I get started? So how did I get started? I got started on Twitch with a friend saying that it would be lucrative for us to go on Twitch since it's very profitable at that moment, and yeah, that's how I started on Twitch. And then the fact that what I didn't like about Twitch is that it didn't register my channels I mean my videos, and I switched to YouTube. That's about how I got started. I mean, I got started on my personal channel, but forget trying to see that channel. I removed it a while back because of personal reasons and because of job perspective as well. Because my employers might try to see what this guy is up to. Is he just if they see me as a gamer, it might come a detriment to my job search. But I do have a job now, so that's good. And I keep my channel up in a different yeah. So there. So please put more questions down below. We'll try to answer them. It's me. Ah, ah. Alright, I think we're back. Gorilla isn't back yet. I don't know what the heck he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just telling them about the situation with you know what. Because I just
What's you know
finished,
what?
you know what, the pandemic.
Yeah, Corona, man. It's called Corona, bro.
Yeah, but we can't say that, dude.
Why?
Can't. We're gonna get like DMCA'd on YouTube. Well, probably if they don't hear you,
Why?
it'll be okay. No, we could get our video taken down
Why?
because we said it.
Corona?
Yes,
What's wrong with Corona?
dude. Just stick with that. Stick with that. You don't say the end. Just Corona. All right. Yeah. So yeah, what's
I don't
happening?
get it, bro. I
Huh?
don't really get why there would be a DMC for me saying a name of a disease. Like
Yeah,
pandemic, basically.
but it's like that now.
No,
Basically.
it's not.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh
People say
yes.
COVID-19 all the time, bro.
Oh
I hear
yes.
people all the time mentioning it on YouTube. So,
I don't know. No, unless like it's
Bro,
not
come on, man. You can't live
dude.
your life, bro,
Uh,
from fear of
un-
DMCA, man. You won't even have content to say anymore, bro. You can't do that, bro. That's like someone who walks around with the red book of mouth
so you want
on
us to
social
like
media.
put like gravure skidly Catholic women like we did in Yakuza Kiwami
But
too.
like, I'm not telling you, bro, to go around murdering people, but like, come
Yeah.
on. Like,
Exactly. No, like
I'm
we
not telling
just no, like that's why we're doing this. Like we're kind of like trying to at least stay relevant, but at the same time obeying the YouTube overlords.
okay, corona, corona, corona,
We
corona,
keep
corona,
Corona, keep
corona,
Corona,
corona, corona.
whatever. It's the
Man, we're gonna
yeah,
get
yeah,
beers.
we're gonna get those beers, man. Man, I haven't had a Corona in a while though.
Yeah, I haven't had a corona pandemic disorder so far. Thank God,
Yeah,
you know.
no, yeah, yeah, but like people are going outside. What? It's not lockdown over there, no?
It is. It's not lockdown, no. I don't think it was ever lockdown in any country, no. That,
Yes, it was.
like,
In the Philippines, it was. It was a
how do you
complete
know?
lockdown because I'm
How
Filipino.
can you?
How can I tell? Because I've seen the news. And it's a
No,
complete
the
lockdown
news
of
is
a
not.
whole district. And
The news is
people.
not completely believable. No, 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 sir. The news is not a believable thing. Lockdown means that you broke the lockdown law by going out and looking at no one's house, one individual.
It's not.
That's
It's not violating the lockdown. There has been a lockdown in place. And
you know.
your law, like your duty as a citizen, is to not break it.
Yeah, yeah, bullshit. But the thing is, people from all countries in the world would have gone out during the lockdown. That's why it didn't work, bro.
Yeah.
That's why it did not work.
No,
If it
but
was
it did. No, if we didn't
locked,
have those measures, like if we weren't on lockdown, like imagine how much damage it would have caused. Like even more. Like
but I'm
yeah,
saying,
at the beginning, of course, yes, they didn't listen. Then when they saw like people die, like they realize.
they still didn't, bro. I was talking to someone in Switzerland while there was complete lockdown. He was walking in the street without a face mask on, and the cops were passing him by. Like, no problem. So that was pretty bad. So, it's not really.
The dog really.
It's a nice term. It's a nice term. This
It's
doesn't
a
work,
nice.
man. You can't do. Like people have, bro. What if you're someone who has three kids and there's no way you're gonna do that, man. It's a nice idea, though.
What's with this like? Hello. Yeah, I know. Because I have to get off. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a nice idea. It's like people should be good. Yeah, that's a nice.
That's a nice idea. People should be good, you know.
Theft is wrong. You should
uh,
always help your neighbor, you know.
should always help your neighbors, you know.
Mm, no, your neighbor only. Neighbors is too much. Just one neighbor, man.
Just one neighbor, the one that like will prevent you from people breaking into your own house, something like
Exactly.
that.
Exactly. The
Something
big
like
boy.
that. Yeah. I give you gifts. I give you souvenirs. Scratch my back. I scratch your back.
Yeah, more
My
like that.
yeah. No, but it's affected us. Like it affected the whole world a lot. Yeah, even
Yeah.
games. Even games. Like it does affected games as well. Some of like our like bestest games are delayed. I don't know. Maybe Halo got delayed. Halo Infinite.
It's been in development for a long time.
It's been developing for a long time. But you had like Halo 5 Guardians. So, yeah.
Yeah.
On a side note, Purple Heels here, or Gorilla Oranges, whatever you want to call yourself,
Purple Heat.
is Purple Heels.
Yeah.
Purple Heels. So, Purple Heels here is Xbox player. So,
Not really. So
yeah.
far,
Not really. You started with an Xbox.
yeah. Well, not now. Currently, no. Like for the last 10 years,
Currently,
no.
no.
I'm going back to it, most likely.
Yeah, it's probably go back to it with once the sex box comes in, Xbox X Series or a PC. Maybe you'll join the PC Master Race. Never know. You always had an eye
You'll
for WoW. Since we're talking about WoW, you know more about this topic than I do. So what's the new? There's a new one that's coming out, right? Aside from
Yeah,
Pandoria,
Shadowlands.
Shadow.
Shadow Pandaria is old, bro. Like
Ah,
Shadowlands is coming out now.
Shadow Knight.
Like soon, I guess.
Ah,
But currently it's BFA, and both of them are gonna suck. Bad,
how
like
so?
bad.
I thought like it was gonna be good because the like you said like these titans that we knew were like the most powerful being are more they are more powerful beings, which is the ancients, and
Yeah, but
then
that's the story. Like that's just the story. The actual gameplay that you're gonna do is different.
ah. So will it
The
will it
story,
do we know that will it still have the same gameplay as it used to have in the other games? Like
well,
do we
obviously,
get to I guess we get to buy our levels now. If we want to get to level 60, we can pay level 60. Cool. Done.
no, I mean like the gameplay is gonna be the same, but the problem is like you're gonna do the same grinding but for different things, and people hated the grinding for tokens for Art of Azeroth things and whatnot. So
Ah,
it's gonna be the same thing. They won't really change anything. It's just a new story with a new area. But Torghast looks very promising.
mm.
Torghast is basically like Persona 5 going in the underground subway system. Like it's just an entire area that's like that.
To entire area being underground. It's like under a cave or something
No,
like
no,
that.
no. Like I mean, every time you enter it and every level is it's differently placed and shaped than the other one with different enemies, different rewards. Like it's just
Oh,
random. Every floor is random every time.
okay.
Yeah, the dark. I don't know what it's called in Persona 5. Can't remember
The
what it's called.
mementos.
Yeah, it's like
It's
mementos. It's
called
basically
yeah. It's basically mementos. Yeah, but the difference with mementos is like you can only like if we obey the rules of like the stories like you do get tired in mementos. It was like in any Persona 3 games, and then you had to go back and refuel. So is it gonna be that same context, or like do you get to just go down that cave, explore, and then there's like a
well,
set of
it's a
like it's
tower.
probably like a set of like towers, probably like
It's a tower.
floor. So it's there's like a few floors, like 100 floor, something like
Probably
from Sword Art Online, for instance.
something like that. Yeah, but you don't get tired. But you have I think three times where you can die, and if you die more than that, you get pulled out.
So you
You
get
can't
pulled
come
out
back.
of Torghast.
Yeah,
Ah, okay. So it's a very
and
different mechanic from going to Burning Crusade or like Azeroth. Like if
yeah,
you
and
die
as
there a
well.
couple of times, like it's fine. But like if you
The biggest thing, if you spend too much time on one floor, you get the same thing as in Persona. You get that one angel thingy that like will come and take all of your people out.
oh that one hit boss.
Yeah, you
Oh,
basically
the Reaper, like in
yeah,
Memento. Wow. Okay, so you have to change floors every time. So
you have to
that's
move quick.
yeah, but
Like,
does the layout change from floor to floor, or is it basically the same
yeah,
until you get to a certain milestone?
every floor is different. Enemies are different. Their attacks are different. You get different boosts, like to your abilities in every floor by every enemy every
Oh,
time. So it's
okay.
completely all randomized. It's all like
So if we're talking about the Mentos, it's like, do you have a certain hub, or like, do you get to a checkpoint where like you can kind of like heal, or just you have to go through it,
yeah.
level 50, level 60?
No, there are actually checkpoints where you can buy some stuff, you can heal, like a floor that's just for that.
That's just for that for selling items and replenishing yourself.
Just taking a
Ah,
break, like for a second. Yeah.
okay, that's pretty nice. That's a neat way to get their player base back if they've lost any, which I don't think they've lost. They actually gained some, no?
For what? Sorry?
For WoW, did it lose any player base in
A
the
lot.
recent years? Oh, really?
A lot. A lot, man. Like
Didn't
from,
Classic brought them back or something?
yeah, but then they all left. Because like Classic is a bit different than Vanilla. Classic is just a different thing called Classic. Based off of Vanilla, but it's not Vanilla.
Once okay, so once the beta for Classic finished, like everybody left basically. Like
No,
screw
once they finished classic content completely, like people just finished classic,
like
they
screw
left.
this.
As soon
Okay.
like many people I know were playing WoW from vanilla times, they just played until level 50 and they're like, no man, this is not the same. It's
Yeah,
not the
it's
same.
like it's not the same. It's like it's not classic. And like,
It's not
whatever it
vanilla.
is, whatever this is,
It's like
this is not WoW. You know?
dude, they fucked up. Blizzard Activision fucked up. Ever since that combination happened, it's just been bad, man.
Yeah. Isn't this like since Pandorium? Like this downfall has been happening.
I think ever since World Lords of Draenor, like on that expansion, which was the worst expansion for WoW, it's from there.
It just died over there.
Yeah.
I'm I'm a bit of a like a player myself for context, but
Mhm.
I never got into the level that Purple Heels got. I got to level 29, and even this is like I think this is like vanilla. I
Yeah,
got
this is still
we like I got we got to the point where like I reached the DLC of Burning Crusade, but I never even got to the point where I get to touch the content. So like, because you have to pay like 40 francs like every month, and that's just for somebody who was like 12 at the time, didn't have a job, so like that was a bit hard. And those
yeah,
people like who had like part-time jobs had like better chances of like just playing the heck out of that game. And
also add to the fact that it's Switzerland, so there's a premium added, just like that.
exactly, there is that premium. Yeah, because generally like people paid back in the US like 18 bucks. It's that you get the game, and then
Yeah.
you get the yeah, the plan. The plan for that. So yeah, that's why I stopped, because and I felt like it's always the same. There was like that grind, and my mistake was I was reading the text, the lore behind that, and apparently from what I heard from Purple Heels, nobody really reads that crap. Sorry.
Yeah, it
But
reads that crap.
nobody reads that crap because it's a long text of just lore and talking about your own names, and it's basically go look for like a skin of rats, because like we're gonna take over like a lord. we're gonna we're gonna raid this lord, but we need turtle rat skins. It's basically that. It's not a quest that doesn't exist in but it's kind of like that. You have to collect certain things or kill certain things, and sometimes it can be way too over level depending on which area you are. But it is no fun playing it alone, and
No,
I
but
think
quests have changed big time. Like modern WoW is played alone. It's very story driven, where like you get cutscenes, you have voice acting,
yeah, I never
you
got that. That's why I've completely just got myself got myself pulled from the immersion of WoW. And I started going more on yeah, just PS3 games, new PS3 games.
yeah, it's true.
So I got more into that. Yeah, when Red Dead Redemption came along, let's screw this. I'll just play this. But wow, no, WoW is a very, very, very good game, very popular. But I think I
I
wasn't. I think I wasn't its target audience. Let's simply put it like that. But I did try. I did try to like. I did give it a try. Yeah, man. Though like not like before there were days where like I would play in terms of MOBA. Completely different from the MMORPG arena. I played MOBA before, and then just like playing WoW, like playing let's say Dota or WoW, no LOL, just like make me remember of like playing this warrior in League of Legends or Dota 2. No, it's not bad. It was like yeah, there was times where like we were pretty like I was pretty good with another friend of mine. We were like pretty good on the game. We demolished like a lot of like parties. There were some times where we got demolished ourselves because we got partnered up with like other teams as well.
uh,
And yeah, and also tried LOL as well for a while, but I never got really interested into it because I had nobody whom I knew that played it. So I completely lost interest in it. I disinstalled the game to make more space for stuff. And yeah, I don't know. And that's where like I stopped. I basically stopped playing both of those because I believed that my PC couldn't take it anymore, and I wanted to use my PC for more media content as I'm using now.
Yeah.
So I think that's for the best, and I like more playing games that are story driven, and these games are not story driven. There are some lore. There is some lore to Dota 2 and its characters, but I don't know. Just I didn't have anybody to play with, and it's not a story game, so like I completely lost interest in it. So my little sin is like my interest lies more on story driven games. Unlike our friend Purple Heels here, it's more about multiplayer, demolishing the partner and teabagging them.
Yeah. No way. No. But why
on
was the most
on
popular?
Call of Duty, and remembering Taylor, who died a couple of times and was revived, and you become him.
Taylor was a hero, man.
Man, Taylor was a hero in all our eyes. Yeah, you practically made us all insane, but I think it was all for the better, to give a message.
Yeah, I mean, I think we are all Taylor in some way or form, bro.
I think so. Yeah, we are we are all tailors, and
We're all Taylor.
we live in a Taylor world. Anybody could be a Taylor. Right about now.
Anybody is a Taylor.
Any
Is
anybody, and anybody in that game could be a Taylor. The policeman could be a Taylor. The fireman could be a Taylor. Your mom and dad could be a Taylor. Your sister could be a Taylor.
no,
Anybody.
a Taylor. Taylor. Imagine that, bro.
Mhm.
Taylor could be a Taylor in the Taylor gang.
Man, Inception. Yeah, it could be like a Taylor within a Taylor within a Taylor. Not the Taylor, and then like it's a character from, not not the Taylor. Like probably they're keeping like they're listening to us, and then like they saying like Taylor, you mean the job, the tailor guy that makes clothes or sews clothes? No, 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 not that kind of Taylor, but more on like what is it? Call of Duty Black Ops 3? Taylor. Yeah, there it is.
Called Taylors. Yeah.
Yeah, Code of Taylors. That should have been what it was called, man. Code of Black Ops 3. Code Black Ops 3 Taylor. That would be like the subtitle.
It's called Taylor.
Taylor. Colin Taylor. That's it. Oh,
Man, we've got
man.
someone now. We've got a hunter who wants to be a tank,
A
I
hunter wants
guess.
to be a tank. Wow. I don't even
You just,
know. I don't even know if I can pull that off. It's been a while since I played WoW.
like, this is messed up, man. Like, you just started going off by yourself, started shooting some mobs, and the tank is still eating in the back.
Yeah, but like,
But
isn't
it's
he a
okay.
tank? Like, isn't he a tank? Like, nobody wants. And you said that nobody wants to pick tank. They want to be more
Yeah,
DPS. So like, it's
I
nice,
mean, tank
no?
is,
Somebody who's willing to be tank. But it
no,
depends if
but
he can
tank
do
is
well
like
in tanking.
a tank is a specific class. No one can just be tank. A warrior, paladin, brute, or etc.
Exactly. Like, okay, it's fair. Like, if it's not a hunter, like it's a mage. A mage wants to tank. Like, no. Are you kidding me?
Like, oh, we're gonna die, bro.
We're gonna die, man. He wants to
Like,
tank.
bro,
A, a healer wants to tank.
they just DPS though, but still, it's the same
Yeah,
concept.
but
Man.
mages are like only DPS and support.
Yeah, yeah, man. Now DPS are like comparing their dick size now. Like, yo, I'm top DPS. Check me out.
I'm
I'm
doing
the
like
top.
1,000, 10,000 damage, yo. What do you get? You get a means 10, 100 damage.
Man, I'm not gonna like just
And,
compare
your
damage with.
mama gets a 10, and 10 damage. Like something like that.
Yeah,
And then it's your mama jokes. My God,
yeah.
it can be
It's like
quite
people are just
toxic in WoW sometimes. Like I think that's one of the reasons I left too. Like you have like a window of discussions and people are talking about their mamas. And then,
But that's not that
okay,
bad, man.
I don't want to join that discussion or compare like
It's not that
having a pissing contest. There's something like
it's
that.
not that bad still, man. But there are some toxic people.
For sure. And wow. Yeah, so we're gonna end on this note. Anything to add, Purple Heels?
Yeah, guys, don't be afraid of DMCA, man. Go for it. We're not gonna
Just
touch you
go
with
for it,
stick.
get the MC8. I wouldn't recommend that myself, but who am I
I
to
would
judge
recommend that
if you want to
myself,
get
bro.
the MC8? Uh,
The DMCA
if you want to
are
get
the
your videos taken down, then that's up to you. Like for me, it's not
DMCA.
really that important, but maybe I want to
Let me do my
experience.
thing, bro.
Huh? Yo.
YouTube. They just can't do that. The more you get scared, the more they work.
Yeah, I get. The more they work on, like, yeah,
Yeah, the
DMC
more
it.
you're.
The more you're afraid of YouTube. Yeah, or it's our. I told you, it's our YouTube overlords.
No, the real overlord is the content creator. No content on YouTube. They can just go to another platform. They're just giving too much power to
Yeah,
the
going
platform.
to. Well, speaking of platform, my God, like, any news on Doctor Disrespect? Because we haven't heard from him in a while.
Nothing.
I do got
But
a
definitely,
juicy rumor though.
no, don't spread rumors, bro. That's the one thing I don't respect.
No,
Don't
no,
do
but
that. Don't.
it's like from a YouTuber on a YouTuber, and he said that like the fact that Doctor Disrespect and Twitch are silent is because they're preparing their lawyers. So like
Yeah,
they're gonna have a court battle. So that's why like on their side like they're staying silent because they don't wanna give the other party ammunition. So they're both preparing their ammunition for the fight ahead.
basically.
Yeah.
Mm. But what's happening, man? Why is this tank doing stupid shit, man?
Okay, so on that note, we end with the Doctor's Disrespect. Tell us about what you think about that in the comments below, and if you want to get DMCA on your channel. So also don't forget I've stated that I will spread the word about your channel if you put it on the comments below, so you get more recognition on your content and on your channel as well.
Mhm.
And don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification for the next discussion or let's play here at the Swiss Gamers channel. Hope you enjoyed that little discussion, that 1 hour and 27-minute discussion. That was long. Here at the Swiss Gamers channel. Thank you, Purple Heels, for being with us
Thank
uh,
you.
in this evening. So we're gonna end it at that. So you did your closing remarks, and so did I. So this has been Red John here at the Swiss Gamers channel, signing off.